Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. So it is finally time to do a Shop My Stash. It has been such a long time since I've done a video like this. I have been terrible about switching my makeup around. So if you are new to my channel, I started doing this series a really long time ago where I take makeup out of my Alex 9 drawer and move it over here to what I call my everyday makeup drawer. And it just sort of helps me cycle through a lot of my makeup, helps me determine maybe if something has like run its course and I'm ready to get rid of it, or, you know, if it's expired, if I need to just toss it in the trash. So it's basically a system to get me using more of my collection, except I've been incredibly lazy about switching things out. So my goal for 2019, which I can't believe I'm saying that, my goal for 2019 will be to try to do this every 3 weeks. So hold me to it, guys, because I've been doing it every like 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes I've had things in here for like a couple of months. So I'm gonna go through and just show you guys the stuff that doesn't usually change. And that's a lot of like primers, foundations, just everyday things that I use until they are gone. I switch out things like blush, lip products, eye products, stuff like that. So this drawer usually always stays the same. I do need to clean this out, so that's something that I need to focus on doing. But this particular little cardboard box, and these are just cardboard boxes that are left over from packaging. That's how cheap I am. So this has the Laura Mercier translucent powder, my Laura Geller in porcelain, my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten and Fair. I tend to mix those two, makes a better color for me. My Charlotte Tilbury, and I'll show you guys the amount of pan that I'm, I mean, this stuff's going fast. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Sorry, my floor is really creaky here. I've got the Wander Beauty Wanderlust Powder Foundation, Hourglass Ambient Lighting, Veil Translucent Setting Powder. There we go. And then I also have a, this I don't need to have in here right now. This is the Color Science Unforgettable. So this is an added SPF. I can take that out. I don't need that this time of year. Back here we have my primers. So right now I'm testing out the Viseart Seamless Eye Primer. I have my usual Too Faced Shadow Insurance, my Everyday SPF Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense, this Color Science Total Eye. This one is actually, I'm still getting the tiniest bit of product out, but I need to get my backup out because this is basically just about done, but this is a holy grail product for me. The Ren Perfect Canvas Primer, which I don't use every day, but at least a few times a week. This really does hide my pores really nicely. So this is a great product, and you don't need a lot. This usually stays the same. So I can actually, now that I have my micro shading done, I can get rid of this. In here, I keep my different mascaras, and I'm sorry about my hands. I have a really busy holiday season with flowers, and it just tears up my hands. Mascaras, that's what I have in here. So I like to mix a lot of different mascaras, so I usually have several going. I can get this. I actually just need to throw in the trash. This didn't work for me. But yeah, oh my gosh, I don't really need brow powders anymore. So this Anastasia powder, this is for the brows, but I use this color as my eyeliner a lot of times because it's a really great kind of charcoal gray. So I'll keep that. This is a Color Science liner. This is really, really nice. I like this a lot, so I'm gonna keep this in here. I am gonna go ahead and keep this in because right now I am still touching up just a couple of areas. I need to do my touch-up session on the 17th, but hopefully I won't need this much after that. So this is my holy grail brow product. People always ask. I've done multiple videos on this. It's the Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder in gray. So if you have gray hair, this is basically the only brow powder. I mean, unless you use a gray eyeshadow, which I don't know. I don't think that has never worked well for me. Okay. And all this stuff's gonna get switched out. These are all gonna get switched out. The one thing I'm gonna keep from here is this, because I just love it. It is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes in Mood Exposure, Luminous Flush, and Mood Exposure, Incandescent Electra, Luminous Flush. There we go. And I love these. Love them. And I will also keep this, my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. But yeah, let's switch some stuff out here. I'm gonna start, and it's like crazy bright out. This is what I contend with when I film. It's a friggin' nightmare. And I know I could put up curtains, but I've got these weird bump outs over here, and I don't know how to get a curtain rod up. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. YouTube is not a job, so that's not high on my priority list. These are my single eyeshadows from the drugstore. In all honesty, okay, so let's talk about it. I am currently obsessed with all of my Viseart palettes. I'm gonna stick with these probably for the next few weeks, so we are likely not going to do very many other eyeshadows. These are like higher end eyeshadows over here. Yeah, nothing is appealing to me. Well, okay, so I do really love these NARS. NARS is no longer cruelty free, but I bought these a while ago. These are the dual intensity eyeshadows in Himalaya, Rigel, and Dione, I believe. Yeah, so Rigel I'm gonna leave in here because it's more of a peachy summery color. I'm not really into that right now, but I will pick the Dione and the Himalaya. I just think those are really pretty. These are different pigments in here. Backups of my brow powder. This is how much I love this. I do believe Tarte is discontinuing this. This is what the packaging looks like for it. So I do have backups of it because it's just fantastic. I do think that I want to grab a couple of liquid eyeshadows, and by a couple I mean just this one. This is the Kitten from Stila, the Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows. These are just really pretty as a base, and I think I have a couple of Viseart shadows in mind that I want to pair this with, so I'll put that out. Not really anything in here. I do have some of my Lorac palettes. There is a Too Faced, one of my last Too Faced palettes down here from the holidays from a few years ago. But yeah, I don't really need any of this stuff right now. This is probably the least exciting Shop My Stash that you'll ever see. You know what else I want to keep, just because it's been really pretty, is this Jouer blush palette. This is the one in Coquette. I think these are still available at Sephora. All right, but let's pick some other things here. I think I want to pull out one of these Seraphine Botanicals, and I think I'm gonna pick the Pear and Agave luminizer blush with pearl and agave extracts. This is just really pretty, so I'm gonna pull that out. I kind of feel like, I think I'm gonna do Sweet Pea from Becca as one of my blushes here. I think I'm gonna use this Kat Von D sample. I haven't used this in a long time. She doesn't even make these blushes anymore, does she? Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper Blush. What color is this? Bellissima. It's pretty. It's a pretty color on me. I have a couple of them. I think these were like 100 point perks or something. So I'll pull that out. Why not? Laura Geller Tropic Hues. Yeah. These, a lot of my blushes are very like summery colors. I don't have a ton of like fall and winter blush. I do think that I'm gonna pick out Rose from Lorac. Do I have an open one? I think I do. Ooh, Soul's kind of pretty. Let's do some. These are old too. Rendezvous. Well, that's a pretty color. Coral, huh? Okay. Oh, I guess that's, oh, this is my last backup. It's the Rose. Ugh. I hate that she discontinued these. I really love these Lorac blushes. I don't like her newer stuff as much. Any of these MAC. Mocha, good neutral. All right, that's a lot of blush. I think I'm good. Down here we have different highlighters, which I don't use a ton of. Different blush palettes, which I'm probably not going to go for any of those right now. I do think I'm going to grab this Hourglass Ethereal Light Ambient Lighting Powder. This is very pretty. So let's pull that out as a highlighter. I don't highlight a ton. I'm definitely not in bronzer mode right now. We are in December and I'm embracing my pasty white, so we're going with that. But yeah, I think that's everything that I'm going to grab out of here. Down here are, here we go. Need a new one of these. Here are backups of different face products. So different like translucent setting powders, primers, powder foundations, that kind of stuff. And I think I'm good with everything that I have currently going. I'm trying to finish up what I have before coming back and reaching for more of this stuff. So let's close that. Oh, eyeshadows. I know. I should totally pull one of these out at least to play with. Okay, you know what I'm going to grab is this Marc Jacobs Object of Desire. This was a holiday 2017 thing, I think. Gosh, I can't remember. I think it was 2017. Anyway, I haven't played with it a ton this year, but there are some beautiful eyeshadows in here. The packaging is ridiculous. Like, what is this tassel? This is ridiculous, but I'll pull that out. And then lip products. All right, let's grab some lip stuff. I did recently do a huge clean out, which means that I'm not left with a ton of lip products. There is a really beautiful red from Too Faced. Is it Rebel Heart? Oh yes, I want to pull this out for Christmas. So we'll do that. I think there's another red. Nude Beach. Ooh, I do like Nude Beach. Oh yeah, pull that out again. Sugar Daddy is also kind of a good one for this time of year. It's like a darker nude. This is going to be a very Too Faced. Pink Chocolate is also pretty this time of year. What's Wham? Oh, this might be pretty. Oh my gosh, what if I actually put some color on my lips? I'm going to pull that out too. And then, no, not Taffy. Taffy is a little bit too nude. I feel like I want to give some more love to these two Laura Mercier lipsticks. I really like the formula of these. And I love the two colors. So I've got Lychee Parfait and Spiced Rose here. Very pretty for this time of year as well. And then a few glosses. Let's do this butter gloss. Is this Angel Food Cake? Yeah, I really like this one. I'm going to pull that out. What is this? I don't think I'm ever going to wear that. I need to just get rid of that. Is this Celeste? Yeah, Celeste is always a good topper, so I'm going to pull out Celeste. I have not given these any love in a while. These are the Buxom Full-On Lipsticks. So I have Amsterdam, Sydney, and Dolly. These are really great. No one ever talks about these. These are wonderful lipsticks. So I'm going to talk about them. I think also Stila Mon Ami is a really pretty shade for this time of year. And I think also Sugar. Is this Sugar? Yep. Sugar from Bare Minerals. Pretty lip gloss. So it's quite a bit of lip stuff there. So, what is this? Oh, I've already looked at that. Yeah. Nope, I think that's it, guys. That's what I'm gonna switch out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean out that makeup drawer. It needs to be like vacuumed out. There's a lot of dust and stuff in there from my powder foundation. So I'm gonna get all this stuff together and switch out all of my products. And yeah, so thank you guys for taking a little dive through my Alex 9 drawer. And yeah, these are products that you will see over the next couple of weeks, probably in Friday Favorites and Flops. So thanks a lot for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.